2016. My name is Josh, and welcome back to Politics and Metal with Josh. Today we're going to do a pretty quick video, just making a couple comments on something that that happened over the weekend. So, over the weekend, San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick refused to stand during the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. I'm not going to stand, he said, and I quote, "I'm not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses black people and people of color." There are bodies in the street and people getting paid leave and getting away with murder. So there's been a lot of people out there. Who have, made comments about this. And here's the thing. Here's how I feel about the whole situation. I do not agree with Colin Kaepernick one iota of agreement at all. That was a dumb statement. Sorry. I do not agree with him at all. That's all I should have said. That was kind of a rude move. The fact is that there's plenty of people who have fought and died for this country, and there's plenty of people who have built this country on the backs of hard work. And here's the thing. I disagree with what he's saying. I do not like what he's saying, but it is his First Amendment right to do it. I think it's sad. I don't agree with what he's saying. I don't agree with what he's saying at all, but I think that we as Americans should say to ourselves, well, we may not agree with it, but we are defending his right to say it. If we do not defend his right to say it, then we're going against free speech. And free speech is one of the things this country was built on. Colin Kaepernick, it's kind of sad because he talks about, in an interview, he was talking about how I'm not for a country that stands for oppression. And I get it that he's African American, and he's probably experienced some racism in his life. I wouldn't be surprised. The sad truth is that there's racists in this country. Do I like that there's racists in this country? No, but at the same time, you're not being oppressed when you're getting paid millions of dollars to throw a football. I'm sorry. That's not oppression. I understand that you're standing up for your rights, but I completely disagree with you. I think that Colin Kaepernick is just acting like a spoiled, entitled rich kid because he's got more money than most people will ever have. If he really wanted to do something, instead of sitting during the national anthem, he would get his butt out there and he would start volunteering. He would start working with law enforcement to change their policies if he really believes the law enforcement policies are that wrong. I think that I'm gonna go ahead and say that, you know what, that's your right. You can say that if you want, but I'm also going to say that I think it's a pretty pussy move to say it. Sorry for being that blunt about it, but it's pretty. I mean, you're not actually helping anybody really at all. Now, Colin Kaepernick is a really good football player, and so he'll probably continue to have his job, and I don't think he should lose his job because he said that. But I do think that he should realize and he should respect the amount of people who died so he could be here and he could be throwing a football for millions of dollars a year. Remember where you came from. Remember how you got there. Remember all the people that fought and died so you could have the freedoms that you do have. If you want to change something, be the change in the world. Get out there and go out there and try and become a better person. Try and do something that's going to help your cause. The sad thing is, he's not doing anything. He's just spending millions of dollars and he's sitting during the national anthem. That's not doing anything to help the cause that you're trying to promote. I don't agree with Black Lives Matter. I don't know if he does, but if you believe if that's really what you believe, get off your ass and do something about it. Don't just sit during the national anthem. I think you should stand up and respect. But I will defend your right. I will defend your right to protest it if you really want to. So I defend his actions, but I do not defend him as a person. I think that there's a lot of people out there who don't realize all the things that America has gone through, and we don't realize that, sure, we're not a perfect country, but no country is, and I think that we need to remember how many people fought and died for us, so every single one of us could have our rights. Those are my thoughts for today. Thanks for watching.